Yo, what's up guys? It's Fear the Don back doing his second vlog of the stream. Welcome ladies and gentlemen to the latest Victorian town. We're going to be doing the Iron Bridge Museum today here in Telford. It's quite an historical place. This is an Industrial Revolution one. So we'll show you around the entrance now, and then we'll go in and start going around and taking some videos. So happy Saturday morning to you all. Okay, so this is the entrance to the museum. As you can see, that's one of the old train things that they got up there. And they have, this is the entrance. So we'll be making our journey inside shortly, and we'll get the videos on the road. Let's go. So yeah guys, we're inside the museum now. This is the first part of the museum, giving you like an historical adventure of like back in the day. Yes, it's pretty cool. Well, we'll come back at the end to see all this because it'll all be lit up and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so we're in the next, we're actually into the town now, in the village. As you can see, this is the first part of the town. You've got this here, which is the steam train, the old-fashioned steam train. I'm pretty sure this is a lot older than the one that was at the first museum. So yeah, this is the steam train, and you've got the restaurant here. And as you go into the little village. Yeah, so this is the little village, the start of the tour, and the refreshment bar opens at 10 AM usually, so that's a pretty nice looking building. Yeah, so this is the this is Blists Hill, Victorian town. We're gonna go into Lloyd's Bank and change some real money that we use in our day-to-day life in the UK now. And we're going to change that into the old-fashioned money, and then you can spend that old-fashioned money in the town. These are a few of the places that they have on the map and on site here: bank, showroom, groceries, chemist, post office. So yeah, there's a lot to see. A busy day here at Blists Hill Museum. So this is Lloyd's Bank. So we're going to go into there, and we've got the police officer here, so we're going to get an interview with him in a second. So give me 2 minutes and we'll do enough of video. So this is Lloyd's Bank.
Where are we from?
Wednesbury.
Oh yes, it's nice. Morning everyone, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time you happen to be watching this thing. I'm Constable Jarrett, the local village bobby at Blists Hill Victorian town. I'm here to make sure you all stay in order. There's lovely things to do here: the sweet shop, the chip shop, and we mustn't forget the bakery with its lovely yummy shortbread. Your teeth just sink into it. And of course, there's also the adventure playground for the children. Lots of exciting things to do. And this half term, a silent film to go and watch, free, in the good shed. The moving image, no less. It's all going on here, I tell you. So make sure you get yourself here in the half term, won't you? Steady as you go.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. So now we're in the bank. This is the Lloyd's Bank. So we're going to go and exchange some money right now, and hopefully we can get a little interview and see how things go. So this is the bike shop, the old bike shop, and as you can see right at the back there, we have the old penny farthing bike. It's pretty historic there. It's a quite nice bike. You've got the double bike there up top. That's pretty cool. And the little bike for the kids. Yeah, so this is the little bike shop. We couldn't take videos in the bank. They refused videos in the bank, but we got some money to exchange, so yeah, pretty cool. All right, so we're out there, AF Blackmore and Son. This is one of the shops. The little piggies and the eggs on the window. We're going to go in and have a look, see what they got. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks, you.
Thank you. Welcome to the grocers. It's a shop everybody needed, regardless of wealth. Whether you're rich or poor, everyone needed the grocers.
How old is this build? This actual grocers itself?
This actual grocer, well, it's a shop of two halves really. So the frontage of here and the bike shop was taken from Oaken Gate, so just a couple of miles down the road from here. The interiors were taken from a different grocer, so it depends on which year really. So this is based on 1890
Okay.
in here.
As you can see, the old-fashioned foods.
Absolutely, yes. A little bit of something for everybody. So we catered for all people, whether rich, poor, somewhere in between. There'd be something in here for you.
Was it like rations as well? Was it like
No,
no
not-
rations books?
No,
Nothing.
Victorian times, that came a little bit later.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Pleasure. Good morning. Hello. How are you today?
Very well, thank you.
Good.
So as you can see, this is all the old stuff. You can buy some of the old toys and that they had back then. We got this in here. And so this is quite nice in here, to be fair, the grocers, and they actually sell some of the stuff you can actually buy. Can't buy this type of stuff, but you can buy some of the old stuff here. You're allowed to buy it. You can buy a bell if you wanted to. There's different little toys and things they sell. Jams, colas, fudge, old-fashioned fudge, assorted toffee. So yeah, they sell quite a bit of stuff in here. So we're going to go into Bates and Hunt Chemist now on the high street, and we're going to go in and have a look and see what they got in the chemist.
Hello there. Welcome to the chemist. They've got a quite distinctive smell in here, and that's this carbolic soap here. Victorians use this for everything, so from washing your hair, having a bath, washing the floor, the dishes and your clothes, absolutely everything. It was cheap and affordable, and they would use this a minimum of 6 days a week, and if they were lucky enough to have a scented soap that they would save for Sunday best, so they smell nice for going to church, and if they couldn't afford that, then they'd be using this 7 days a week. Fair enough? No more?
Yeah?
Okay. So if they couldn't, if they were feeling unwell, then this is the first place that people would come and ask for help with their health, because advice from the pharmacist was free, as it is today.
Okay.
So people would come and have a chat about their symptoms, and the pharmacist would have a look in a book like we have on display here, and it's full of recipes, and the skill of the pharmacist would be to know which one of those recipes matches the symptoms, and then make suggestions accordingly. So when it was agreed what medicine would be taken, the pharmacist would go round the back and they'd actually make that recipe up for you.
Oh wow.
So if you have a look on the back wall there, on the back wall on the left we have all the liquids, and on the right here we have all the pills and powders, sorry, for making pills. The central cupboard that's locked and only the pharmacist had the key to is where the poisons were kept. Now, some of these recipes call for a minuscule amount of poison in them, and the idea behind that is to stimulate the immune system to work harder, so it's the immune system that gets you better. We still use poisons in medicine today. Now, all the bottles in that cabinet have got ridges on them like this, so that as soon as it's picked up, they know they've got a poison bottle in their hand, and they need to be careful. A, for themselves, and B, to make sure they're putting the right amount in for the patient. So when that medicine's made up, of course, there's no medical health service, so it has to be paid for. So then they go away and take it as prescribed, and hopefully that solves the problem.
What would be the cost of the medicines?
That's a really good question, and it very much depends on what was in it. I can show you a book that we have that's got some records in it.
So interesting stories then.
So this is an original book. I'm not sure that it came from this chemist itself, but it's got tells you lots of really interesting information. So this prescription was the 25th of July 1856, and it was for this person here. It's hard to read upside down. It tells you what was given, it tells you the amount, so this squiggly line here denotes drams, and it tells you how much of that, and it tells you how often to take it. That's 3 times a day, and it costs 1 shilling and 6pence. If you have a look at some of the other prescriptions here, this one's 2 shillings and 6pence, that one's 3 shillings, so they're getting more expensive. And the average wage in this area was just under £1 a week, and people had to feed and clothe the family and pay the rent on that. So to find an extra, 2 or 3 shillings a week, for a prescription was a difficult thing to do. It was really incumbent on people to look after their health as best as they could, really.
No, that's quite old, as you can tell from the book.
It's a fascinating book.
Yeah, so I bet that goes back quite far.
Yes, well this is from the 1850s, and it doesn't last very long. I've opened this book, and it's, there we are, 1855
Wow.
until 1860, that one, 1861, so 6 years worth of prescriptions. Obviously wasn't a very big, particularly busy chemist from where this book came from. So they had to keep good records of everything that was sold in case there was any malpractice.
Oh, wow.
A pharmacist would have the equivalent of a PhD, and a chemist had the equivalent of a degree, so they were very well educated, and everybody who worked in a chemist had to be literate. So because they had to be able to read the packaging for any of the customers who couldn't read or write.
Yeah.
So they would tell them how to take their medicines, that sort of thing.
Okay, thank you for all your information. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Well.
Thank you. So, we're back. The next part of the vlog, we're going to go into Charles Jesse. I think it's a baker's. We're going to pop into there, and then we'll go into the pub as well. So we'll get these on the next part of the vlog. Let's go. So we're in the thingy now, as you can see, the baker's with the birds hanging up and the rabbits. Nice, and this is all the stuff that they sold: beef, rabbit, rum, sirloin, pork, belly, sausage, bacon, some bacon. Big geese in the window, look. It's the old bike. Yeah. This is what they used to do, the old-fashioned till. And so this is little shop here. The old sausage machine they used to make the sausage with. Yeah, so this is the bakers and butchers, I gather.
So once we split that in half there, that'll be what's made in that void there.
Oh wow.
So that'll be the little kit. We make all these are different ones, and they go all around the heritage sites. So this is what we supply the heritage sites in the gorge, and then we sell them. So we make them in here. So we cast at the minute every other week. We're casting on Valentine's Day, which is next Wednesday. So stuck in that bit on them. The pattern's cold. Get the bellow, we blow over all this so we don't get no sand inclusions in the casting. And we put the pouring hole in here. So back in the Victorian times, they would have been doing 10 of these an hour for 12 hours a day, 6 days a week for £1 a week. Which works out in our money today, £96.
Damn.
Not a great deal that they was actually getting. So now we just widen the hole there, so this is where we pour the iron in. We also put some French chalk on the hole there, so so that we can see where we're pouring. That there's the finished mould. So then we're on 52, 53 now, so we've got another 47 to go. So a little bit about what we do in here. This is iron ore. So this is iron ore. This is what would have been mined back in the Victorian times when you was allowed to mine it. Then they would have put this in a furnace. They would have put limestone in, which would have got all the impurities out of your iron ore, which would have been, this turns into, you know, the big slag heaps that you get. That's what that is. We call it, when the kids come through, we call it moon rock, because you don't really want to be going back telling their moms they've heard that. So, but we also, when that comes off, that runs on the top, so that'll go out your slag hole, your iron will come through your tap hole. We also put in there magnesium and silicon briquettes as well for the analysis of the iron. And then most important thing is the coke. So this is over £1,000 a tonne now. This is expensive stuff. This is so this is what we get this in from Poland. This is baked and quenched and cooled really quickly, so the moisture's took out of it, and then it burns at a lot hotter temperature. So this will be burnt at about 12 to 1300 degrees on its own. Then when we influx the air into it, the air takes it up to about 16 to 1800 degrees, which gives us the molten iron of what we need. We'd light the furnace about 6 o'clock in the morning. By about 20 to 11, it'll be ready, we'll be blowing it up. We'll put the iron in, which will be, we do just under a tonne of molten iron, cast iron, chuck it in, make it into malt, and then this will take about 20 minutes to start melting the iron. So, and then we'll have iron coming out the bottom. So we'll put a tonne in at the top, and then we'll cast a tonne within an hour. That's how quick. You can melt up to 2 tonne an hour that quick if we had the manpower. So, so back in the Victorian time, they put through their paces, to be fair, like, to make it easier for what we've got today, really. Do you know what I mean? So
We'll just brace those in so they don't move about.
So we're now in the printers, getting a poster printed.
Roll the ink on, make sure we cover all the letters. Just make sure which one you want.
Yeah, that Valentine's one, please.
Valentine one. Line it up on the press. And then if you want to grab the handle nearest you, you're going to roll it towards that end of the workshop. That's it. And then pull this one towards you as far as it will go. You'll feel it knock against that machine.
It's quite tough, that is.
It is quite hard. And then roll it back out the other way again.
That's dull pain.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
So you can either leave that here to dry and pop back when you come back through for it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah? I'll
Yeah.
hang it on the line here and you pop back as you come back through.
Okay.
I've shot at 3:30, so as
Okay.
long as it's before then.
All right,
it
thank
should be
you.
Nice and dry for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay?
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Okay, so now we're in the traditional fish and chips, the old-fashioned fish and chips. So here's the prices. We're going to go and show you the front of the fish and chip shop, and we're going to go and get some dinner, and then we'll do the rest of the vlog. So this is the fish and chip shop, old-fashioned. Good morning. Well, afternoon nearly. Not far off. Yeah, so this is the time for dinner. Alright, so we've had our dinner, some nice lovely fish and chips. We're now by this locomotive. They usually have this on most days. It's not on right now, but they usually have it working. It's pretty cool actually. It only goes up and down this track, but yeah, it's not working right now. But it is nice. Like I said, it's the locomotive for here, and it works. We're gonna go up to the brick thing in a second. Have a look at the old-fashioned way they used to make the bricks. So keep tuned in. So now we're up the hill to the brickwork place. This is the Blists brick and tile place. As you can see on the board here, a little bit of historic information. You can pause the video at any time and read. It's all shut off, as you can see. But it's got an old cart that they used to use for the pulling the bricks and stuff and tiles. Yeah, so it's quite old, this part of the museum. As you can see, there's no one that actually, they don't have a lot of people in these places here to actually, you know, talk to you about different stuff, because there isn't many people that actually work here. But I don't think this has ever been open. This is the second time I've been here, and it's never been open before. So yeah, this is the brick and tile place. Okay, so our next part of the tour, we're going to go into the photographer shop, and hopefully we can dress up in some old-fashioned clothes and get to wear some of the old-fashioned clothes. They charge £30 for the picture, so as a family we're going to have it done. And yeah, so I'll take some pictures. I'll do a little video inside as we're heading to it right now, and then hopefully they're in there so we can get a picture done and I can dress up as an old-fashioned Don. That'll be pretty cool and interesting. So this is the old-fashioned photographer shop now. We're gonna go in and have a look.
Before that jumps into your head. What could we use that for? We could use it to make stuff or to...
So this is the old-fashioned photography. This is the photography they used to use back in the day. It's a lot different to the way we had it when we were kids. So this is the old-fashioned part, I think, where they'll take your picture in here.
Granddad, this is old and okay, I'll wear this.
Yeah, so this is what we're gonna have done. So yeah, we'll check back in. Getting my dog license from the post office. That writing's amazing.
They're filling a lot of dog licenses.
Yeah, so this is where they used to do all the parcels, look. It's all the old-fashioned... No, you can't go for there. So this is the old-fashioned parcels thing, where they put all the parcels and send all the parcels out. And then these was all the letters and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty unique. We're going to go upstairs now to the exhibit part. Okay, so we're in the old exhibit post office thing. So you'll see some of the old-fashioned letters here. This is a postal order. These are all the books and stuff. Got this beautiful car, post office buzz, whatever you want to call it. This is the old-fashioned post office bike that they used to ride on. Yeah, so we're going round to have a look, and it'll show you the old traditions. These are the old hats. So this would have been the 1855 to 1860. Then we move up to the next one. So there's that one there, which is this hat. The next hat is this one. This is the next one. These are beautiful hats. And this is the latest one that our postal service use now, Royal Mail. There's a whistle. So yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff. Here's the old bike, the motorcycle. Here's the old-fashioned post box itself. This is what they used to be like over here. They used to be green. Now they turned into red. And you'd have all these ones which would be on the streets and stuff. So yeah, this is the museum of the postal service. Pretty unique and cool. Alright, we'll see you on the next one. Okay, so we're in the old post office right now. This is the old letters and stuff, and the postal orders. I don't know what these are. Savings book. So these was your old-fashioned post office savings books. We've got this buzz thing here. It's pretty cool. This is the exhibit museum. This is the old-fashioned bike that they used to ride around before it went to motors. So it was all these bikes. So you had all these bikes first. And we move into all the dates of all the hats. So these are all the post office hats. As you can see, the last baseball cap one is the one that they use now. And it goes through the decades and the years of which centuries and time zones that them hats was worn in, which is pretty cool. You know, some of these hats so old, so it's nice to see this type of stuff. And you got the whistle and stuff that they used to use. This is the old motorcycle that became the next century of delivering the parcels and stuff to what it is today, vans and stuff. This is the old-fashioned post box. Our post boxes in this country used to be green in the Victorian days, and then they've obviously turned into red. So these was all your energy saving bills and stuff. Your posting box. So yeah, they're it's pretty cool that this is the museum of the post office. So now we're inside the pub. We're going to have a quick pint or probably some pop. Okay, we're entering the engineering works now. Go and have a look. Sorry guys, I'm making some pork scratchings, look. So this is the engine works. Pretty nice. From this machinery. So old. There's usually people working in here, but obviously isn't nobody in here right now. Here's a look at the manager's office. You can go in and have a look. And this is the big wheel that they used. I think this is part of the furnace, to be honest. But yeah, it's the engineer's work. So YouTube, we've been to the baker, the butcher. Now I'm going to see the candlestick maker. So we're going to go in and get a candle. So this is the tool of the candle one.
But long term, it didn't really help a lot of them. They only found out about the potential danger because the miners would leave part-used candles down the mine when they went home. And because these used to be made of animal fat, the rats would come out in the and the miners were coming back to find a disproportionate amount of dead rats who had basically overdosed on the candle. How old are you, mate? What month are you 9? May.
Now we're going into the undertakers. We're going to have a look in here. It's where they make the caskets and stuff. Wow. So this is the old-fashioned undertaker. So this is the old-fashioned undertakers. Now we're entering the bakers. Sorry, I got corrected by the wife. We haven't been in the bakers.
You can use some of the old-fashioned ones to buy some.
No. Oh, beautiful smell. So this is where they make the stuff fresh.
Hello there.
Hiya.
Taking our fruit bread out the oven, so this is the last of our bread to be baked.
Fruit bread.
Yeah, so it's the same dough that goes into our white loaves, but then we add sultanas, currants, and a mixed spice, which is cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and coriander.
Wow. And everything's baked fresh daily?
We bake the bread fresh every day, so that's the first job in the morning. And then in the afternoon we make, as you can see I'm doing here, we make biscuits and shortbread for the following day, because we don't have time to make everything to sell on the same day. So the bread is always the first priority. That's always baked fresh every day. As I say, I'm just doing biscuits for tomorrow.
Okay.
Jam too, and not allergic.
It's not allergic.
Have a go upstairs.
No, it's there. Right, so all together now, we are on 4.5 pennies. Okay. There we go. And that's good. Thank you very much. Thank you.
What's them?
Thank you.
Oh, should we get one of them? White loaf. What, you want a shortbread?
Yeah.
Can I have a shortbread and a white loaf, please?
Yes, certainly. Would you like a tin loaf or a round loaf?
Can I have the tin loaf,
Tin loaf?
please?
There we go. Thank you very much. 360 in total. No, I'll take it off. It's not on the tissue.
50.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
See ya. I sure will.
Bye. Bye.
So we got a tin loaf and some shortbread from the baker. All right, so we're going in. So we're going to go on the next part of the tour to one of these old-fashioned houses now. This is the next part of the tour. We've got Mason moving in front of us and Logan. May, say hello to YouTube.
No.
Yeah.
Hello, YouTube squad.
So now we're entering the estate office building as we'll go in and explore, see what's this estate office is all about. I'm sure it's open. Usually is. No, that one's locked. We can't go through there. Is the doors open? Nope, the door is locked. It's round here. I think you go around here to it, Rob.
You're lucky. See how you open this now.
So there's no... So you can't go in? Why is this locked?
You check this.
So the estate office is closed right now. Okay, so we'll just have to have a butcher's through the windows. So this is the first room of the estate office. Can't really see too much, to be quite truthful, of what's in there. Yeah, everything's closed right now. So yeah, it's all shut up, but this is the old-fashioned estate office. We're gonna go on to the next part of the tour. As you can see, we're walking down the street where all the signs are: Shell, Bovril, Zebra. Yeah, so we're going on the next part. So yeah, this building is like a office for a doctor type of thing as well, as like a little living quarters. We're gonna go to just down here now, and then we'll be going back to have our photo. Yeah, so I've got a couple of pigs here. Big piggies. Okay, so we're on the last of the tour, I think, of the museum. I don't think there's much more after this. There's an old cottage up here somewhere. This is the school. You got like a pavilion there, which is like a cafe restaurant. We've been into the company thing here. We've got all this brickwork. This is the fair, but it's not on. This has usually got loads and loads of rides on, but I don't think they put this stuff on till the summertime, I believe. They were going to go in the old school, which is over there. Yeah, so this isn't as big as the other museum. There is another museum that we want to do, but it's quite far. It's up in towards Newcastle way, which is quite a drive, so we're going to see if we can get to do that, but that might have to be through a day out on a coach or something. But this is a refreshment, old-fashioned refreshment things that they used to have by the fun fair with the ice creams and stuff, but that's got nothing in it now. There's a clay coming up to a clay mine right now. And there's this working lift that takes you up from the canal all the way down to the actual museum. It's that is quite nice actually. Yeah, so that's the lift going up. So we're coming to where the chicken is. Here's the chicken, the gobbler. This is a where they used to have the toilets outside. Look how small this cottage is. Look how small this cottage is, guys. This is incredible how small it is. I've got to be careful I don't bang my head in here. It's super small in this cottage. I don't know if there's anybody actually in here doing anything. No one seems to be in here today. But yeah, this is the little cottage. Just imagine if you lived in this cottage when you were back in them days. There's the bedroom. It's quite the bathtub outside. Yeah, so that's the cottage. There's no one in here today. This is a old-fashioned water. So we're at this newest thing that they've put here in the, I think it's been about 8 years since we've been here, but this is the newest addition that they've actually put here, is this boat. So this is the old-fashioned boat. Come on, love. Is that a service? Who's got the baby?
Granddad.
So we're going to go into the school. Have a look in the school now. So, go and have a look in the school.
Dad. What is that? Ash, come to school with me. Ash, that way. You can go that way.
So we're going to school. Here we are, going for a lesson. Get some education. Oh, shh. So this is the school.
Start knocking down.
Can I get Dandelion and Bird up, mate, please?
There we are. 270, please. So very much.
So we're in the pub now and they're singing.
I may get on your nerves and my voice may be cracked, but nevertheless you can't alter the fact that things are worse in Russia.
Dad, where do you go?
In the pub. So guys, that is it. That's the tour of the Blists Victorian town. Not as big as Black Country Museum. We end the day with a lollipop from the sweet shop. A nice fruity lolly. We're gonna go out now into the gift shop. I'll do a little video of the gift shop and we'll see you there. So this is the tour. Thank you so much for being here, part of the stream, and hopefully you enjoy the Iron Bridge Gore Blitz Hill Victorian Town tour. It's been a nice day. It hasn't rained or anything, so it's not been too bad. But yeah, that is it. It's over. We're now entering the gift shop. Some old-fashioned stuff you can buy in the gift shop, like the chocolate, candy, sweets, the old-fashioned grandad hats.
I could play with this for days. Very interesting.
Some of the old-fashioned,
Don't even.
some of the old-fashioned toys.
Ash.
Wait, I'm coming round.
It ain't got as much as the Black Country Museum one had. Victorian lemonade, orange Jaeger, rose lemonade. The beers, vodka, gin. Yeah, honey. No, so they've got some alright things here. There's a lot more at the in the Black Country Museum. They do like badges, water bottles, jigsaw puzzles. See you later. See you, take care. So that is it, guys. That is it. That is a tour over. If you are new, not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Share the content as well. It does appreciate, helps the algorithm grow. But until the next tour, it's peace and love from Fear the Dawn. I'm out of here. Catch you all on the next one. Bye.